Stock of the Day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. Trade over 17,000 markets with extended trading hours on key US shares and competitive spreads, all on an award-winning platform. Get started at IG.com.
And the stock of the day is Telstra, the telco to spend $700 million deploying artificial intelligence across its entire business. This according to a report in the AFR. Telstra will reportedly set up a joint venture with Accenture as it overhauls its operations with Telstra to spend $100 million annually over 7 years. Now, it comes with funds managed by Macquarie Asset Management to reportedly invest $1.5 billion to help Applied Digital complete the construction of an artificial intelligence data centre in North Dakota. I don't think we've seen too much movement in Telstra, pretty much unchanged on this, but I'll start with you, Michael, and just in terms of what you're seeing with the technicals here.
Yeah, look, I mean, not much of a move today, but yeah, I mean, being a technical analyst special today, you know, if we look at the bigger picture of Telstra, it hasn't really gone anywhere in the long term. I mean, this chart only goes back about 4 years, but most people know that the Telstra share price hasn't really moved since inception. I mean, what we're looking at here on this weekly chart is a share price that sort of, you know, got its head back above $4, but yeah, look, it's spent most of the last 4 years around this level. So as you can appreciate, yeah, Telstra share price, we don't expect much movement from here. Clearly it's at a bit of a resistance line at the moment, which means if it gets above that, it might have a bit of a run up towards 440. So there could be several percent upside in the share price, but yeah, look, not really going anywhere. So I think Telstra is obviously one of those stocks that people buy for the dividend. Look, it's got a 5% dividend. You get 5% in the bank, so all you're really gaining is some franking credits. Yeah. Is it really worth it to have money in the market at risk? Obviously, if something happens to the market, you know, you'll see the share price drop. I don't think Telstra is worth investing in around these levels. I think those that have bought it previously when it was closer to $3, I mean, that was a better opportunity, but at these levels, I don't really see much upside. You know, today's announcement is around trying to, you know, invest in the long term to get costs down. That's all they could really do. Yeah. To grow the business is basically try to rein in costs over time. So I just think it's one of those stocks where there's better opportunities elsewhere.
If you had it, would you hold it, or are you just sort of
No, I'd get rid of it and find something else. Okay.
Gary?
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of firms there spend a bit of money here on AI. So, but those sort of you know, improvements to earnings there. I mean, that's a 7-year you know, layout there for that. So that's, you know, in terms of the cost save, obviously they're spending money to sort of save money here, but you know, it's not going to move the needle quickly. It's going to be a long-term thing. So I just think you're going to see lots of firms do the same. I agree with Michael there. I think it's not too much to get exciting about the stock here. It's on a pretty high PE really, and the yield's sort of not that sexy here. You know, I think something like Spark, New Zealand, there you're getting like a yield probably double that, and you're getting a PE a lot cheaper. And we're seeing with Spark there, they sort of started to sort of sell some of the non-core assets there, so there might be a little bit more upside capital appreciation, and you're getting probably double the yield. So I prefer Spark over Telstra here at the moment.
All right, well, let's just sum up both my guests saying not getting into Telstra at all, sell if you have it. Only a 5% dividend, says Michael, get rid of it. Gary says nothing too sexy here, he'd prefer Spark New Zealand, it's a better option. So a double sell there on our stock of the day, Telstra.
The stock of the day was brought to you by IG. Trade over 12,000 shares and ETFs, including major tech giants with extended hours on an award-winning platform. Get started at IG.com.